Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the basement, everyone from the UFD community and the whole crypto community. We got a lot to talk about. Today is Fed Day. We're going to cover that. We're also going to talk about big developments within the unicorn fart dust community. But first, I want to start today by talking about channel sponsor Ledger. We've got some exciting developments that we can look forward to coming from Ledger in the coming months. And I think there's a bit of a misconception about Ledger. Yes, right? They've got this foundation. They were the pioneer. They're the leader in hardware wallet, crypto, security, storage. No doubt about it. As you know, I use a Ledger Flex to secure my unicorn fart dust beans. It works absolutely awesome. As a matter of fact, like what, 20% of the world's crypto is secured on Ledger. But they do a whole lot more than that, right? They're not just a storage company. I mean, even right now, and then we're going to talk about what we can look forward to in the future, but even right now, I wrote this down. They're a secure, feature-rich gateway to digital ownership. What does that mean, you may ask? Well, they've got the Ledger Live app. I also use that. The Ledger Live app lets you buy, sell, stake, swap, manage all your digital assets. And for me, I use it as my primary crypto wallet, and it works absolutely awesome. So Ledger already right now is way, way more than just a hardware wallet, cold storage company. And look, they've got that locked down. They're the leader. They do a great job. And that is the foundation for anything that anyone should be doing out there with crypto. But late next month, late October, they're going to have their Ledger Open Conference. It's a Web3 security-oriented conference that they host in Paris, France. And they promise, and I'm looking forward to this, they're going to be laying out their vision for the next era of digital ownership. So at this point, not only do we know that, they're the leader when it comes to hardware wallet storage, which is critically important, but we've got this robust Ledger Live ecosystem, but now they're telling us there's even more to come. So in the coming days, I'll be talking about this more. I'm super excited. What a great honor for us to have Ledger as a sponsor. We totally appreciate it, right? And they are really blazing the trail, helping expand the whole crypto ecosystem, much like our channel sponsor MoonPay, right? They're the entry doors into crypto for millions and millions of people. And when new people come into crypto, they need to feel safe and secure. They need to work with great companies like Ledger and like MoonPay as well. So it's a great big honor. Super excited to be looking forward to what Ledger is going to be presenting at this open conference late October. Again, I'll keep you up to date. I'll be talking about it a little more in the coming days. But big developments, big excitement that are good for crypto in general. So let's talk about now. Today's the big day, huh? Are you ready? Are you ready for Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve? We're going to get news today on interest rate cuts. It better be an interest rate cut. Let me show you my thoughts. Oh, before I do that, I want to show you one more thing quickly from Ledger, right? Again, this demonstrates that Ledger is way more than what they do best, which is be a cold storage hardware wallet company. It's time for Happy Buy Day for the next 24 hours. Excuse me. Buy your crypto with zero processing fees through Ledger Live with our select providers. And right at the top of the list are our friends at MoonPay. All right, let's move on now to what's happening and what to expect today. Today's the big Fed day. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Guys, we could have some serious volatility in the markets today. So buckle up, buttercups. Who knows how this is going to play out, but here's what I see, like almost no chance of a rate cut. If that were to happen, that would be very bad for the markets. I think there's pretty much a 0% chance of that. Very much likely the CME FedWatch tool is giving us, you know what, I can pull that up for you here, guys, quickly. Here we go. This is the CME FedWatch tool. We'll refresh it. This gives us what the big money is betting in terms of odds for the rate cut. And as you can see over on the right-hand side, there's a 94% chance that we're going to get a 25 basis point. That's the fancy way of saying a 0.25% rate cut, and about a 6% chance of a 50 basis points or a 0.5% rate cut. If we do get the 25 basis point rate cut, plus dovish commentary, meaning that Jerome Powell then goes on to kind of state that that the Fed is very aware of what's going on in the economy, and indicates, people will be parsing through the words of the statement. For even when one word changes, sometimes it can move the markets massively. They're going to be looking for some indication that there could be more easing on the way, is basically what that means. That will be good for the markets. It doesn't necessarily mean that immediately today, and I'm sharing the wrong screen, there we go, that immediately today we're going to get, hold on here, guys, I want to go back. I'm having some tech issues here. Hold on one second. There we go. It doesn't mean that the market's going to absolutely turn massive green if we get that, but I think over the coming weeks and months, that type of scenario, if plays out, could be very positive for the markets. If we do get a 0.5% rate cut, we don't know. That could actually be bad for the markets on a short and intermediate term, because people would then be very concerned that the Fed is very concerned that the economy is way worse off than previously thought. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Here's some information that came from our friend the Bullion Duster, just to give you a little insight on what's happening right now. Why does crypto sometimes dip before the Fed meeting? Many expected crypto to rise, but here's why we often see a pullback first. Just the overall uncertainty, caution, big investors reduce risk, liquidity rotation, some funds park money in safer assets until the news is out. Market psychology, sell the rumor, buy the news, is common around events, right? That means people kind of try to front run what's going to happen, and so they buy the anticipation and sell the actual news. Then liquidity, fewer orders means small sells move prices more. In correlation, if stock bonds wobble, crypto will often follow suit. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that. Let's go out and take a look at guys, social dominance. I think we need to take a look at each other in the eye here, my friends. Social dominance, right? Community is everything in crypto, period. At the end of the day, all the other noise, all the other distractions that are going on out there. I mean, in meme coins, is it just me? Or are there a lot of distractions? Is there not a lot of fads? That's kind of an old word that almost boomers like me use. Or new meta that pops up on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly basis. But at the end of the day, all that matters is community. And we are still, even though the meme coin sector has gone through a bit of a cold period lately, UFD, and while it may not feel super good all the time right now, UFD is continuing to prove that we are a robust community. Resilient Jack said it the other day. We were offline talking, and I don't think he minds me sharing this. He basically was like, if you think about it, the coins that are out there that have higher market caps than us, a lot of them, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, and a good amount of them, really don't even have a community, right? And guys, I don't care what anybody says, we have the strongest community, right? Maybe our numbers, right? We're only 9 months old. Maybe our numbers aren't the highest, right? Total numbers out there. But when it comes to what really matters, quality and strength, I put us up against anybody out there. I put the Dusters, the heart and soul, the sense of belonging, right? The sense of shared mission up against anybody. And that's demonstrated right here, that even in this quote unquote cold market in which we are navigating right now, we are doing just fine. We're doing great, okay? These are social dominance numbers as of yesterday, the 16th of September, 2025. UFD holds the third position in social dominance within Pump Fund and ranks 14th. Okay, we moved up. Hey, that's good news, Des. From 16th amongst all meme coins, according to Lunar Crush. All right, there's our 24-hour stats. And here's a little motivational speech for you from As the Duster. I'll read it with passion and enthusiasm. Dusters, we are on the verge of re-entering the top 10. That's in all meme coins. So let's make it happen and leave our diamond footprints on the timeline. Go UFD. When compared to the leading coins by price and market cap in the Pump.Bun ecosystem, the market cap of the top token which is pump.fun, is 131 times higher than where we are. And of course, the market cap of the second place coin, Fart Coin, is 38 times higher. The price of UFD is insanely undervalued. Insanely undervalued. Yeah, I'll just mix it up. What the hell? Given its social dominance mind share, and it won't be long before the price aligns with the true value. Dusters, right? UFD dusters, diamond hoof dusters, diamond hand, whatever, right? Hodlers, okay? We are doing great. Our community is proving that we are here to stay. This is a big, big deal. I got to say it again. I apologize to you all for saying this one more time, but the reality is, right, the number one component of the long-term success of any crypto project is community. We are doing it day by day by day by day, growing and growing. You know the statistics, right? 60% of our top 1,000 wallets have held. They're diamond-handed. They're diamond-hooved. They've held for over 90 days. They control, as of the last statistics, over 50% of the UFD outstanding coins. This is our chance. This is our opportunity. It's right in front of us. And it's not just our opportunity, it's what we are making happen every day by showing up, right? We've got a lot of great things. I'm so excited. Georgie did this unbelievable. I'm telling you, I want you guys to get excited, and we're going to have a spaces before this all happens, but we've got something big to be excited about. Georgie ran this contest for the kids in the community to draw unicorn pictures. They've now been turned into NFTs. They're going to be released on the market sometime in early October. The proceeds from that are going to go to Live Like a Unicorn, which is a charity which is for children with cancer and the families of children with cancer. The most horrible thing that anybody could probably ever imagine going through, okay? All the money that comes from the sales of those NFTs that are pictures that were drawn by the kids in our UFD community, are going to go to support the Live Like a Unicorn Foundation. Okay. We're going to prove to them they've never worked with a crypto company before or a crypto project before. So I understand, right? They're like, we've never done this. And what I want us to do, not just as UFD, but as the entire crypto community, is to prove to them and to prove to the world that there's good people in the crypto world who are willing to step up for a good cause and show the world what we can do, right? In UFD, we will be the core of making that happen. I get passionate. I feel, I don't know, from the very beginning of the thing with the kids art contest, I thought was cool. And then what it evolved into, and that we can help these people, that's a big deal. We aren't going to be smearing peanut butter on ourselves. We aren't going to be lighting off fireworks in our family room. We aren't going to be doing any other type of deviant behavior. And I love degen humor. It's funny, okay, no doubt. No, but what we're going to be doing is setting an example for what crypto can do, okay? And I believe that we can do great things. All right, next up. The rule of 7. Well, okay, let's do why raids are important. Raids are important. And here is, hold on here. There we go. Now we got it. I think the StreamYard's fixed. Thank God. All right, we're back. Here we go. And did I share the wrong screen on that one too? Boy, guys, I'm all over the place today. This came from the Bullion Duster. UFD raids aren't just noise. They're our power. Every meme, every reply, every horns up fuels visibility, pumps momentum, and proves our culture is stronger than clout. The herd shows up daily, flips FUD into fuel. We flip FUD into UFD and keeps UFD eternal. All right, guys, look, raids are a demonstration of the strength of our community. The community is here. The raids are a layer that allow us to demonstrate to the outside world what we are about, what we can do, why they want to join us, why good attracts good, right? It does. It flips FUD, F-U-D. I want you to think about this. It's been 2 months. I forgot about this one. Are you ready for the powerful point of the day? when I created UFD, it was born in a pool of FUD. So FUD can't hurt us. That's like saying that snow is going to hurt a snowman. That just doesn't happen. Nobody's ever repeated that one. Snow doesn't hurt a snowman. Does that make sense to you? FUD doesn't hurt UFD because we were born. I sat down here on the very first day and said, don't buy it. It's unicorn fart dust. It's crypto, blah, blah, blah. You know how that played out. Here I am, 270 live streams later. A changed man, no doubt about it. UFD, we were born in FUD. Think about those three letters, UFD. Now I'm going to ask you, can you make another acronym out of that? Can you flip the F? Wait a minute, UFD. Yeah, the F and the U. Can we flip the FU and make the UFD FUD? We even have it in our name, right? You get it? Those three letters, UFD. Okay. What about the rule of 7? This is powerful. Yesterday on the community spaces, a very smart guy brought up this fact that like why, and this totally plays into why raids are important. In the marketing world, there's something called, I actually have it prepared for you. Hold on here, guys. Sorry if I forgot to share the right screen earlier. I do apologize. But there's something called the rule of 7. And this is powerful because this is what we are doing with the raids, with the robustness of our community, getting the word out there. It takes people time. And the rule of 7 states this, is a traditional marketing principle suggesting that a customer needs to see a brand's message at least 7 times before taking action, like making a purchase. So, right, are we plowing the fields, right? Are we plowing the ground in the corral where us dusters like to hang out, right? Shine our horns, right? Horns up, dusters. Man, I'm forgetting all this stuff. You guys got to remind me. Horns up. Don't forget. Retweet this. Don't forget. Watch us on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget. Horns up, right? Don't forget 3-second smiles, all that great stuff. But what we are doing while we're doing all of this, we are plowing the fields. We are preparing. We are adhering to the law of 7, rule of 7, right? All those millions of people who are here. Maybe there's 400,000 people out there who've heard about UFD 4 times or 3 times now. And when they get to that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, it's not a rule that's set in stone. They're going to be like, wow. And think about when we get some general macro market wins in our sale. Guys, when the meme coin sector comes way back into favor, all those people that have heard about UFD 5 times, 7 times, 9 times, heck, the way you guys raid, they may have heard about UFD 12 times. I was on a briefly watching a live, another commentator's live, a very popular one, and a friend of mine. And I saw UFD people putting all these comments in the comment section. The point is, we're prepping the fields, and when things get better, okay, there's going to be millions of people out there that know about UFD, right? And they're going to know about us in a good way because what we do is good, attracts good. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. There's kind of a sad message that I read yesterday. Rug pulls exist. We aren't here to, and I've said this many times, we're not here. It's not our job to clean crypto or to change crypto, to change the, let's say, unsavory side of things. The best way we can do that is by being an example, by focusing on us, by being successful. That's the best thing that we can do, guys. I don't like the shenanigans that go on out there, of course, and I'm not just going to live in a Pollyanna world and never going to let UFD get taken advantage of. But the biggest thing we can do is continue to do what's important for us to be successful. By us being successful, by us being a safe harbor for people, we will do our part and more, right, to help change the crypto and in particular the meme coin sector. Right? That's been told to me by very powerful people within the industry. It's true and it works. But listen, here's an example. And it's a little bit sad. Let me see if I can get this pulled up for us. Share the proper screen. Here we go. Here, the guy, his name's Sono Geo. He said, I keep doing this poop also. All I can say is UFD is the only thing that has remained viable. I'm done with everything else. And that was in response to this guy's post that says, my friend lost $400,000 from this coin, a big chunk of his life savings. And it was a rug pull-ish type situation, or I don't know. Look, I'm not going to cast any shade there. But somebody lost. People lose a lot of money. People get burnt. People get rug pulled. Not just that little situation, but it's happened many, many, many times. The important thing here is the message. I'm going to read it again, right? From son of Geo, who said, I keep doing this stuff also. All I can say is UFD is the only thing that has remained viable. I'm done with everything else. That's massive free marketing for UFD. That's what we went, and look, that was viewed almost 3,300 times. That's what we are. We are the safe harbor. We are reliable. We are trustworthy, right? And as we do that, I'm getting excited. Watch out. In conjunction with remaining completely aligned with the original ethos of crypto, the gift that was given to us. This is a gift. This is a massive gift. Okay, what Satoshi Nakamoto, if it indeed was him, set up with the blockchain and cryptocurrency, this fair level playing field for the people, for you, the fair chance, for me, the fair chance. I don't care where you are. You could be in West Africa, Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, you could be in South Africa. You could be in Europe. You could be in China. You can be in South. You can be anywhere. It's all for all of us, the exact same fair opportunity, right, that was given to us. And then you couple on top of that we're adhering with those original rails, right? That Bitcoin blazed the trail, and we are staying on the trail. We are adhering. But on top of that, the fact that what we are doing is revolutionary in a lot of ways with Unicorn Fart Dust, right? That this is a community that attracts people from everywhere, from every political background, religious background. We don't care. What we care about is that people are good and fair and equal, forgiving, okay, that they want what's best for the community. That makes us really revolutionary, a social movement, okay, a big social movement, but an opportunity because of the other gift we have, which is this technology. Do you realize I'm in my basement in St. Louis? Where are you? You're here, right? But you're physically somewhere else. You're in Tacoma, Washington, or Timbuktu. It doesn't matter where you are, but we are together, and it's a massive gift. This is a big deal. Look, I'm an older man, I'm in my 50s. I'm an almost boomer. The idea of doing this when I was 20 years old, I'd have been like, what are you talking about? Right? Talk about career planning. I did not, I didn't plan this. Okay. This technology that we have, Web3, being able to come together with real power, real ability to join forces and create a force bigger, right, than the sum of all the people here it's amazing. This is the equivalent. Okay. Think about this. I'm going to give you a history lesson, but it really is. It's a big deal. This is the equivalent of when the printing press came out. I got most excited about that. Look, my backstory. Before Unicorn Fart Dust came along, all I did was gold and silver YouTube channels, and it hit me like our YouTube videos and live streaming. It hit me early on. Like, this is like, I can sit in my basement with a $200 cell phone and 6 light bulbs and broadcast to the world. This is like the printing press. When the printing press came out, whenever it was, I don't really know. Let's say 1300, but don't quote me on that, right? That revolutionized the world because it gave the masses of people access to information for the first time. They didn't, before that, books were handwritten, hand scrolled, and only the elites got to read books and read, scripture or whatever it was. Okay. The printing press gave that. That was a revolutionary thing that changed the world. That's what's going on right now. guys, with Web3, with this technology, and we are still just so early in the process. And then you throw unicorn fart dust on top of this. This is cool. This is a bit, we got to take a step back sometimes because it just seems normal to us now. But there's a way they say it, and I have no idea. I'll slaughter it. But basically, like, you don't really realize that you're in the middle of a revolutionary period until after it happens. And we are in the middle of a revolutionary period with technology, with crypto, and the cherry on top has a little horn, like our friend Jack likes to say, with unicorn fart test. This is special. This is a special situation. I know it, you know it, all that great stuff. We're having a bull poster contest again, right? This helps us with our rule of 7. This one came from our friend at the Unicorn Fart Dust official Twitter page. Fartastic news. We're launching a September reward to celebrate our top bull poster who spread the sparkly gospel of the unicorn fart dust. Okay. You can go check out again, and please follow this channel, right? The official @official UFD. Is that easy for you to remember? Look, guys, I talked a lot about Ledger at the beginning of this live stream. A lot of great, exciting things to come from Ledger. I want to say also thank you officially to our friends at MoonPay. They are the entry door. This is, like we just talked about, what a big deal, what a big opportunity we have right now with crypto. All the stable coin stuff that's going on. There are going to be just millions and millions of new people coming into crypto. They want to walk through a safe entry door, right? MoonPay, right, is that safe entry door into crypto. They've on-ramped millions and millions of people from fiat paper, right? What I used to call unicorn fart dust, paper money, into crypto. And they'll continue to do that. That will be good for the people of the world. That will be good for the crypto ecosystem. And that will be good for unicorn fart dust as well. But look, at this point, when I first started, and I'm very gracious for the support of MoonPay, they had 30 million plus customer accounts. Now, officially, they have 35 million plus customer accounts. Think about that. That's what, 12% almost, or no, 14, 15%, 16% increase already. They're doing it. They're doing it because they're a quality company. They're growing. They're innovating. It's hard to keep up with all the things that MoonPay is doing it. But the most important thing is they're doing it in a quality way that gives millions and millions of people access to a safe entry door into the crypto ecosystem. So thank you, MoonPay. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Big day. It's going to be crazy. Be prepared for some volatility in the general markets and the tech market and the crypto market, even potentially in the UFD market. It could be, could be green, green, green. It could be the other color that we won't talk about. But no matter what, we're going to be okay. Because when it comes to UFD, we've got this secret weapon. That secret weapon is you. And the reason that you are the secret weapon is that you are part of what is the strongest, most robust foundational community that I think exists in crypto right now. Quality, right? Quality creates quantity, right? And we're sowing the seeds, we're plowing the fields, right? We're adhering to that marketing rule of 7, where millions of people are hearing about us. And when they hear about UFD, they hear what our friend said on the timeline, right? Like UFD is the one. UFD is the safe alternative. All right. Be good to yourself. How's everybody doing this morning? You know what? If anybody, I'm going to pull up some comments. I haven't done this in a long time. And wait a minute. Let's check in with the boss. Uh-oh. I don't have her. I didn't turn Susie on this morning. Now she's on. Susie, are you there over? I didn't have you turned on. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm here, and I kind of noticed that I looked blank, and I was kind of sad.
I'm sorry, and I think I shared the wrong screen a couple times, so I'm going to have everybody give you a high five, okay?
Okay. Yeah, why don't you look at some of your comments? That'd be great.
I will. I'm going to give high five for those of you who are maybe buttercups and have never been. Let me move that so you can see Ledger. Never been to Ron's basement. This is upstairs Susie. That's my lovely and talented wife who helps me not only with UFD, but in a lot of ways as well.
That's where everyone's from. Over.
I was going to say something else nice about Susie. Oh, she's wonderful. I couldn't do this without her. I highly recommend having great friends, or in my case, a great spouse in life. We've been together for over 20 years. She likes to wave to everybody and say hello. And I'm going to say hi to some people out there in the comments. I think I can only see, oh no, maybe I can see. There's UFD Corral. Hello, UFD Corral. UFD Corral sent a nice package to Keith at MoonPay. We're going to check with him in a few days and see that he got there. There's Bitcoin Ton Aces. Love you, my friend. There's Aaron. High five, Susie. Aaron, my friend. Good to see you from Indiana, I believe, if I've got that correct. Please confirm. Magwami, good morning, Dusters. There's Susie. High five. Hey, Elizabeth Grace, the one and only. Looks like she played some pickleball yesterday. Let's see who else we got in here. I can't see all the comments. It works better on, there's, hold on. Can I go up here? There's Jack Johnson. Hello, Jack. Hey, that's our friend. All right. I don't know if he wants me to say who that is, but hello, Jack. You're the best. Jason Williams. Let's see. Why can't I scroll this down? I'm trying to scroll it down. Oh, well. All right. Aaron, Race Manier, Waiting for the Moon. There's Kevin Thomas, UFD to the moon. Good attracts good. Race Manier, Kevin Thomas again. All right, guys. Crypto Cowboy. Good morning, Dusters. Brandon Arnold. Hey, Brandon. Great to see you, my friend. Guys, check out Brandon. Puts out, it's 1 minute long. And I think I told him last night in a comment, I think he's the most spiritually grounded person in the world. Part of being good is like feeling good on the inside. I'm personally not like a I'm more of a spiritual person, I guess you would say. And Brandon puts out a daily, almost every day video that always has some great insights, like, about life in general. Who doesn't need help? I need help navigating this life. So thank you, Brandon. Hello, Gabriel. Ron is what? Goated. Ron's goated. Yeah. All right. Anybody else you want me to say hi to you? Let me get down to the bottom here. Tell me. Oh, here we go. Dope Mine, UFD. All right, I'm going to read the new ones that come through. Chester, Safala, good morning. G's Nuts. Hey, G's Nuts. Love you, buddy. Good to see you. Space Faceless. Let's go, Dusters. UFD Corral, Rygards, AA Ron. There's our friend Jack. We are strong, Bitcoin Aces. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of this community. This is what I'm going to say it one last time. That's what made Bitcoin great. Okay, was a diehard, committed community. Let me read my list that has goals, meaning, purpose, is united, motivated. And the word that really moved me, I got all these lists that I keep, is soul. We have soul. Like, this is real, it's not just a bunch of random people. We're like real people with real connections. All right. And I got to say it. One of the things that sets us apart, okay, is that, no doubt about it. But what that creates is oh my gosh, Jack, I almost forgot. I got two more things I got to do. Creates two cool things. Our community, because we are the most committed, right? The community itself, because we are the unicorn horniest community on the internet, has the ability to grow and grow and grow. But the real powerful part of that is it's not just about money. It's not just about pumps. What it's about is the community creating utility. That is our utility, our community creates things on a daily basis, comes up with ideas. It means that our utility, right? We are a utility coin. We are officially a utility coin, and our utility is our community. And nobody else ever said that before. I don't think. I got that out of this brain. Occasionally, some brilliant things pop into this mind, but it's true, guys. Do you agree with that? We are a utility coin. And our community is our utility. Those other coins on the list, let's just say, like, in my opinion only, and I have much respect for Fartcoin and for Pumpcoin, but I would say that our community is like nobody holds a candle to us. And as the community continues to grow, and get bigger, and more beans get put in that jug, right? We know right now the top 1,000 beans, all right, have half the jug. The top 1,000 wallets, that 63% of them are diamond handed, diamond hooved, right? Including our beloved narwhals, the unicorns of the sea. But already 50% of the beans, over 500 million, are being held by what are considered diamond hooves, diamond hands. Guys, this is a big deal. Okay. All right. Now, look, eventually that takes supply off the market. That's exactly what Bitcoin did. That's exactly what Ethereum, all these Bitcoins. And we get to a point where we go to a special place that we all like to talk about. It starts with the letter V, Valhalla. Valhalla. All right. Sorry I went so long. Crypto's cool. You are cool. This is a cool situation that we are in right now. I know, man, we are on the leading edge, which sometimes is accompanied by a little bleeding. Okay. That's the reality. Any great movement, anything that has ever grown into a massive organization, right, has gone through the same things that we are going through. That's the good news. It's normal. Okay. All right. And nobody can take away us together as a team. I want you to have a great day. Thanks for being here. Okay. I'll see you guys soon. Valhalla, Jack. That's right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.